welcome in to Remedial Adventuring 401, a new real play TTRPG podcast. I'm Adam Souza, and I will be your guide through this fantastical journey as your DM. Prepare for an epic tale with 6 adventurers, each bearing the weight of their past failures from their original parties. Now thrown together in the Remedial class, they're on a quest for redemption and their elusive adventuring license in the captivating realm of Alorium. So, gather around the virtual table, wield your dice, and brace for a tale of second chances, daring escapades, and the pursuit of greatness amidst setbacks. Welcome to Remedial Adventuring 401, where new legends emerge from failure. Alrighty, so we left off last time with the actual adventuring team camping out in the entrance to a cave. We are going to pull back a bit, and we're going to actually go backwards in time a little bit, because the reason you had known about this cave was that a other adventuring group had gone in and was not seen leaving. So we're going to do that other adventuring group, and that will be played by the 3 of you.
Nice.
And me, because there's 4 of them.
This is kind of like our extra credit because we'll know the map ahead of time.
Yeah.
Nice.
You
like that.
You get a little sneak peek.
I'm a little worried now. Are these characters going to die?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to find out.
Because they're level 20, and if we're going to kill off level 20, how the hell are we going to make it through?
For all we know, they were drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could play them as drunk. I mean,
New character decision. I'm playing mine as drunk.
All right. So starting over. Last time, you had left off with the group of your adventuring party stopped in the entrance of a cave, having known that there are ice trolls in here because another adventuring party had been seen previously going in, but not coming out. People wondered if it might be the ice trolls that had done them in, or if something else was to blame. You had gone in, but we're going to go back in time a little bit to that group entering into the caves. Playing this group will be the 3 of you and myself. We have Ulrich, we have Alara, we have Desmond, and we have Thalia. The 4 of you enter into the mouth of the cave after a long descent of a tunnel. And as the cave opens up into a large cavernous space with stalactites and stalagmites made out of mostly rock, but also a lot of ice and just other forms of snow, you look around and you can tell that there's definitely things that live in here. The largest area that you're in is predominantly open, but you see bones scattered across the floor. There is no signs of struggle. You don't see blood. You don't see pockmarks on the ground. So you think that perhaps things had been dragged in here or otherwise killed outside of the cave, or possibly in other rooms and then brought out here for whatever reason. In this large area, you see 3 possible ways of going. You can go southwest, northwest, or just straight north. There is no visual indication of any difference, but those are the directions you may go. As you enter in, please let me know what these 4 adventurers would like to do.
so we see things scattered throughout this main chamber we're in now.
Yeah, you see bones.
Do we know what type of bones?
Well, give me an investigation check to investigate the bones.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Ooh, look at you.
With an unnatural 20, you find a few things all in all. 1, they are of various species. So you see skulls from different things. Mostly it seems like animals. You see things like bison and cow-like creatures. You also see a few smaller canine-like creatures. And you also see very few, but still definitely there, humanoid creatures. Although the majority of the humanoids seem tiny. They might be like a goblin or a halfling or something like that.
Like me.
Like you.
Are they fresh?
None of them seem to have flesh attached to the bones, and you don't see like pools of blood anywhere. So you don't actually think that they are fresh kills.
Oh.
But with that, it begs the question of why are they in this room?
Well, it's something's lair, obviously.
I mean, I wouldn't want to sleep with dead stuff around me, so chuck it down in the entrance.
You know, this is a thing where they ate and then they're like, it's too cold to take the trash out. Let's just throw it next to the door. Let's put it in the bag and we'll get it when we leave next.
Well,
Yeah, we'll put it on the front porch and deal with it in the morning.
Yep.
That's it. Tomorrow, me, Thrallum.
I think what are we trying to do here?
So the adventurers had gone in here as adventurers. I can't give you full a backstory because that might come into
Okay.
like importance, but you were sent in here for a reason. Mostly your two goals are one, to investigate the cave system, and two, if there are any hostiles, to clear them out.
Do we know what the previous party was? Like what their makeup was?
So you are the previous party.
Oh yeah, we are the previous party. Okay.
Okay.
So in this case, we're just exploring.
For fun.
I have a whip and an axe.
So, well, which direction shall we choose? Is there any like cave sounds or a breeze coming from any direction?
So there does seem to be air coming from the tunnel you just exited. So that is where the wind and outside is. So that makes sense. If you'd like to try to find if there's any cross breeze, you could make some type of check. But as far as sounds are concerned, there are definitely sounds going on in this cave, but they're so much reverberated that you can't pinpoint where or what.
I'm guessing, do we have torches?
Yes.
I've got dark vision. Who's all got dark vision?
Let's see. So
I got
Alana,
dark vision.
Alara has dark vision. Alaric has dark vision. Thalia does not.
Well, whoever's the berserker can give me a piggyback ride.
What is up with you writing on people?
If I can't see,
I mean, I would also say that as
if
you
somebody
know, full
3 feet-
adventurers, you would also have torches or lanterns if you want to use them. If you want to keep the darkness, then of course that's up to
I was
you.
gonna
But
say, it kind of takes up a hand.
that too. Although a lantern you could hook up to your bag.
Truth.
So, do we want us to remain in stealth mode and go dark, or do we want to put on a lantern to see more?
Also, Alara, not to tell you what to do, but you also do have spells that light up spaces.
Well, that's what we should do.
You have light and sunlight and things like that. Daylight, rather.
That might be useful.
Dang, I'm not used to having so many spells. Holy crap! They just keep going.
Leveling up is awesome.
Yeah, you should just light our way.
Okay. I guess I can do cantrip light since it doesn't cost much.
So with a quick flourish, you create light about. And with that, you have a 20-foot sphere of light. You can easily see what's around you.
Hooray.
Ta-da!
But now you have the option of going in one of 3 directions. It's up to you what you would like to do.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its tail.
I would
If it's hard,
say
let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Middle one.
Yep.
Middle one.
Middle one it shall be.
All right.
oh,
You
okay.
You move into the middle of this area. As you enter in, the first area that you come in seems to be empty. However, the room opens into like a second room. And in the back, what I would like is for any of you to give me a perception check, please.
Woohoo!
Ooh,
28.
18.
Girl.
An 8.
And then 8.
I am
All right.
aware.
You have the 3 factors of 8, 18, and 28. With 28, you notice something, and your character knows that this is something that you were somewhat looking for. Like, it wasn't told you in so many words, but you realize, or I'm going to say that, Thalia, you personally don't know what it is, but as you pointed out, Alara, you know what this is. This is a source of magic, and there's literally what looks to be like a cyst in the ground. and you can feel something kind of in the air. There's definitely like a lot of potential in this room. But other than that, there really isn't much to be found physically. But this is a location that is important and was told to the group about. In the room as well, you see a pile of rotten bread. You don't know what it is or why it's there, but you see a pile of rotten bread. And it's very close to where that cyst in the ground is.
Ugh.
Was it an offering?
Is it any specific type of magic or just magic in general?
So this is the thing. It's not like a spell. It is literally magical potential. This is something that you don't normally deal with on a day-to-day. And a lot of people take it for granted who use magic, that magic is just always there. But magic doesn't come from nothing. It has to come from something. And this is a source.
Oh.
What type of bread is it?
You see various types of bread, nothing fancy like a fancy baguette or something, but very easy to make. A lot of things that kind of look more like pita bread, a few rolls here and there, some loaves, but they're rotten and just kind of decaying in a pile on the floor.
Kind of feels like an offering.
Well, whatever it is, it hasn't been either somebody's eating rotten bread, and this is their rotten bread pile, or bread was left here, and people haven't picked it up.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure. You may do so, but before you do so, what is it that you're looking for?
Well, I just don't feel like we got a whole lot of answers about the thingy in the ground.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
More about it.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
20.
With a 25, you know from knowledge only, you have no experience with this, but you've learned about it in school, in the Adventuring Academy specifically, that magic users have to tap into something. Now, there are those who reach out across the veil, across to like a celestial or to a fiend and get power from an entity. But the question remains of where does that entity get the power? There are also those who learn from books or have the ability from themselves. But again, there's no indication of where the power from those books come from or where the power from yourself comes from as far as an origin. Although we do have these mechanists of how to get the magic, it is where does it come from? And this looks almost like it comes from the earth itself. However, what I would also like, since you got so high on your Arcana, is to give me an investigation check with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
With a 21, you see that while there is this like fissure that is emanating power, the inside of the fissure is what I can best describe as TARDIS-like. It shouldn't be as wide open as it is when you look into the hole of it. And you realize pretty quickly that it's not a physical divot into the rock below. This is something altogether different, almost like reality bending, but it's bleeding into this space. And you realize that magic is not necessarily something that should exist. This is something that is rare and unique. And the fact that it exists is in itself some type of miracle. You also can put together that it's probably not a naturally occurring resource, but with that, it's also not a renewable resource. This is something that possibly could just run out.
Mm.
Dun, dun, dun.
So that's what you get with a gigantic 25 and 21 and 28.
I'm over here just like, it's cold out, I think. I think. It might be warm. I don't know. I don't perceive particularly well.
Is it like an entity could say live? Like a pocket kind of?
Okay. I want to push bread into it.
You don't really quite know. You push some bread into it. It falls into the hole, but it never makes any type of interaction with like a scythe or anything, so it kind of just disappears from the surface.
Okay, so they're not trying to feed anything or
Something might be coming out. Not going in.
Thalia, you don't have magic potential, and Eric, you don't have magic potential. Alara, you already do, and you are a level 20 cleric, so you have strong amounts of power. Arik and Thalia, I would like for both of you to give me a D4.
2.
1.
You're terrible.
Well, we don't know. He just said roll a d4. We don't know what it means. 1 could be good.
So nothing of note really happens. Thalia, you're just kind of a little confused. And Arik, I think, if anything, you're just slightly more satisfied having pushed the bread into the hole. But other than that, this room is basically empty and there's really nothing happening here. But you can definitely feel the power from this space.
Okay.
I say we move on if there's...
Can we see the back of this cavern part?
Yes, you reach an end of the room.
As long as we search this area real well, let's go to another one.
All right.
Well, I would say the bottom...
Yeah, I guess I'd go bottom.
So you all start heading down to the south. In this area, you see a large cavern, and in this cavern, you do see something that sees you. And you might have been expecting some type of troll, but instead you just see a large animal.
I was expecting a big spider.
It's a little cold for spiders, but you see a 4-legged creature. Any of you give me a nature check?
I have an 11, so I got a 13.
Nice.
13.
Nope, that's a 2. I don't know what an animal is.
So none of you know what this is because it's just too big. However, looking at it, the two of you who rolled above a 10 recognize the features of this, but like I said, it'd be like waking up one day and seeing like a koala that's the size of an actual bear. It's like, that's wrong. And you see a wolverine, which is already not something you want to find in a cave, but it's much bigger.
Ugh.
Don't want to get much bigger either.
It is in your space. Like it's.
But I have a whip.
You do have a whip.
Is it showing any signs of aggression?
Yes, it sees you and immediately becomes like arched and growling at you. It is at a distance, but it wants to fight.
I want to arch and growl back.
Sure. Give me an intimidation check.
That's a 13.
Okay. And that's with a plus 11. So it matches your energy and starts moving forward. On your sheets, just hit your initiative rolls.
Oh, 23.
Oh, and a 26.
Dang, okay.
A 6.
All right, so you're going to go last. No, not one. So someone's after you. All righty. So the first person to go is going to be Thalia.
Okay.
Thalia, you have full access. What would you like to do?
How close is it?
50 feet from you.
Oh, that's slightly problematic. Just a minute. So, can I do a sneak attack assassinate?
Let me double check. I think you can because you're going first.
Yeah.
Let me just double check.
Go first before it attacks.
During the first round of each combat, you have advantage on attacks against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. If your sneak attack hits any target during that round, the target takes an additional 20 damage of the weapon type. Yeah, I guess technically yes.
I mean, I could poison, I could invent it, but sneak attack, how do I do it?
So you can just tell me you're doing... So, first of all, sneak attack, you get an extra 10d6. And then with your assassinate, you also get a 20. So it's 10d6 plus 20 on top of whatever your attack is.
I want to do that.
Okay, so, well, first pick what weapon you're using.
The whip. It has a better hit.
Sure. All right, so you move up and you are 10 feet away from this creature. You use your whip, which has a 10-foot range. use your hit DC, hit the plus 13. Okay, a 30 definitely hits. So first things first, give me the damage. Okay, so you did 8. And now what I want you to do is need to give me 10 d6. So hit the d6 10 times and then roll.
You said 10?
Mm-hmm.
36.
Okay, so 36 plus 20 plus 8. So
Do I
that's
need to hit my sneak attack thing?
well, the 10 d6 plus 20 was the sneak
was
attack. Yeah. So you did 64 damage. So this dire wolverine, which definitely saw you approach, somehow got a sneak attack, and you assassinated it by just cutting the thing in half, and it never got to move. Yeah, you killed it. Congratulations, that was quick.
But were we supposed to kill it?
Well,
I don't care. I did.
yeah, you did it, and you were told to clear it out, so it does make sense.
That Wolverine was the one that baked the bread. This is his bakery. we murdered him.
I'm more worried that we just killed somebody's pet.
Well, let's kill them too. I'm feeling barbarian-ish today.
Well, I have a lot of healing spells, so
Well, I need to remember this when I'm creating a character in the future.
yeah, but you have to get to level 20.
I know that.
We're not that good yet.
No, but I've missed being an assassin and a poisoner and all that.
Great. My wife likes to kill people. I should be worried.
Not if I get to do it in D&D.
This is true. It's a good outlet. Alrighty, so with that, what I am going to say is that the fight ends very quickly.
I would hope so.
So you have killed the dire wolverine, and in this space there is really nothing else of note. Again, you see a few bones here or there, but much less than what was in the larger room, and there doesn't seem to be like any items. It's just pure ice cave.
So the dire wolverine wasn't like chained up, and there's no color on it. And
Well, it wasn't chained up.
Was wearing an apron. Said "kiss the cook," and it had a muffin on it.
but we don't see anything else in the room that would give an indication of like.
No. But what I would like from Thalia, who landed the killing blow, is another D4, please.
Dun dun
Okay.
dun.
This doesn't sound great. 3.
Okay. With a 3, you can kind of feel that potential energy in this room, even though that there's no source in this room. It's just that other room is so powerful that even from here, you can kind of feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You regroup with your friends. What would you like to do?
I look disappointed. I didn't get to fight. Let's go to a new room to kill things.
Yeah, we go into the last room.
You go upstairs. You go up into the north room, and there's kind of like a room with a stalactite and stalagmite which have fused into the center of this room, creating kind of like a donut of a room.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there's also another room to the east, but as you walk forwards, you see that there are also several creatures to the north.
Do we recognize them?
You do. There's 4 of them around this space. They don't seem to really be doing much, but they notice you approach. Actually, you know what? The 4 of you, give me stealth checks.
Okay. That can be provided.
34.
Oh, shit.
Not great.
Not bad.
Not bad.
13.
Hey, and that 20. All right. So you got a nat 20 for a 23. You got a 34 and a 13. So you do damn well quiet as you enter in. You see there are 4 ice trolls in this cave, but they're much larger than you would expect. Similar to that wolverine, which is just too big to be a wolverine. These are larger than normal ice trolls. You were told that this cave had ice trolls, and you were told to clear them, but no one told you how big these guys were.
Run away! Run away!
Run in. Do they see us?
No, you successfully snuck in. So right now you are undetected.
All right, I want to glance toward the rogue assassin and say, like, get yourself in position around that fusion to get cover and then do a sneak attack.
What I would also like is for the group of you to tell me where you want to be, and with no checks necessary because you all did very good on your stealth. Tell me where you would like to be on the map, and I'll just put you on. You just can't be within 10 feet of an actual troll.
All right, I want to go to the right, next to the pillar.
Okay. Thalia, do you want to go there?
Yeah, that works.
So that leaves Alara. Where would you like to be?
Probably where I'm at now, where I can keep an eye on people to throw out healing spells.
Okay, and your friend will be right next to you. So give me new initiatives for the three of you. Arik, you got a nat 20 for a 24.
Oh, I go at an 8.
29.
Okay, alrighty. So, Thalia, you are up first. There are 4 trolls ahead of you. They have not noticed you, but there is one about 10 feet from you. There's another about 20 feet from you, and then the other 2 are on the other side of the pillar.
I'm going to take on the first one.
Alrighty.
Just what I did before. So
Yes.
do you want me to hit those things?
Yep, exactly like you did before.
Okay.
Okay, a 31 to hit definitely hits. The base damage of 11. Okay. Give me 10d6, and we're going to plus 20.
35.
Right. So we got 35 plus 31 is 66. So you deal 66 damage to this thing. Now, you have badly damaged one of them, and is definitely aware that something has hit it.
Good.
But if it's pretty big, it's going to have a hard time getting a hold of me.
Yes. All right. So is there any bonus actions that you want to do, Thalia?
I am going to coat my whip in poison.
Okay. You do so. Very good. All right. So
No.
next is Arik. You have 2 trolls to the right that you can aim at, or if you want to go around to the people on the left.
Okay, so the one on the left knew he was hit, right? Like, I probably
Yes.
heard that.
Yes, you heard first a whip sound and then rah.
Okay, but he hasn't located who yet, right?
Technically speaking, yes.
Okay. I want to distract and kind of yell, make a big bellowing, like, war cry
Mm-hmm.
to distract and hopefully get those other guys, looking toward the right instead.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Okay. That's a 14.
All right, well, you do make a bellow. The 2 people in eyesight are very aware of you, and the 2 people out of eyesight at least can hear you, and they're a little bit less looking at Thalia right now.
Okay, perfect.
Ooh.
Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, I want to attack.
Alrighty.
All right, so here's what I want to do something called a charge attack.
Okay.
And are they 10 feet away?
Yes, one is 10 feet from you.
Okay, I want to go to the 10 feet one.
Okay.
And do a straight line toward it, and then attack it.
Okay. Give me your charge attack.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I think it's. Let me see if I say it. It says as part of an attack action. Basically, if I run. Oh, sorry. Good.
So you do gain 1d8 to your damage.
Okay. So I'm just gonna attack, right?
Yep. Give me your 2 hit.
Okay. That is a 34.
Okay, a 34 beats this guy's AC by a long shot. So give me the base weapon attack.
That's 17.
Okay, so you deal 17 damage, and then give me a d8.
Boo.
Okay, still pretty good. So a total of 19 damage, and then he can move up to 10 feet away. Where would you like him to go?
I want him. Does it have to? Can it be in any direction?
I mean, I think it should be in the direction that you ran because it wouldn't make much sense to like send him backwards.
All right, just like pool ball him back into the wall.
Sure. There he goes. So he has been thrown over. And give me this is me. Give me a 1d6.
Okay.
All right, you do an extra 4 damage because he hit the wall.
Yes, that's what I was hoping for something like that.
All right, you only move 10 feet, so you still have some of your movement left, and you also have bonus action.
Okay, so I might have to play a barbarian in the future. I just looked at intimidating presence as a bonus action, and I just like snorted from the you can strike fear into others. Like, yes, okay. Let's see. I want to move. Let's see, probably closer to the stalactite.
Okay.
And if only to make sure that my left flank is covered. And then I want to do the intimidating presence on the T that I'm looking at. So his buddy, who just watched his friend get charged at and slashed into a wall.
All right. Well, it's each creature within 30 feet of you. So that is everybody.
Okay. Yeah. I want to freak him out.
All right. So they need to make wisdom saving throws, and the DC is 24. Trolls are not wise. So they need a nat 20 to not do this. So let's see how it do. I'm just going to do this on your page. I'm going to do 4 d20s, and if any of them are a nat, then that person is not. But otherwise,
Okay.
All right, 1 nat 20.
I'm tough ice troll.
So literally, the one that you yelled at because it is number 3, he does not take the intimidating present. However, the other 3 are. So they are frightened of you. So the one that you hit, definitely scared of you. And the 2 that don't see you, definitely scared of you. So
I'm just like a worthy adversary to the one I'm looking at.
Going back into the order, we have number 1. So he is going to... So he was looking at you, then he got scared of you. So he cannot actively go towards you. He's going to seemingly just run away, but he's actually going to go past Thalia. Thalia, if you would like to take an attack of opportunity, you get 1 per round if you would like to take it on this troll.
So he's going past me?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm going to attack with my whip, which is poisoned.
Yes.
And there's special instructions for that. So what would you like me to do?
First things first, give me your 2 hit.
Okay.
So you got a 20 to hit, so it does hit. Now I need the base damage.
Okay.
Okay. So we did 10. So now we're going to add to the 10 your poison damage.
Okay, it says when a creature takes damage from the coded weapon, the creature must succeed on a DC 14 con saving throw or take 2d8 poison damage and become poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Okay. So I'm going to roll for the troll. Now, they're not wise, but they do have good constitution. They do live in the ice. So this guy has a +5 to it. So what's the DC?
14.
A 14. So on a 9 or higher, he does pass. So let's hope that it's a low number. Unfortunately, he got an 11, so he got a 16 total, so he does pass. But you still do the 10 damage from the whip.
Okay. Is my whip still poisoned?
That's a good point. Is it still poisoned? I don't think it's just a one-time use, is it? I'm gonna say you got enough poison that it's still poisoned.
Okay.
I'll say that. Well, you've already used your reaction, so it doesn't matter. But basically, you can only use poison like once per round. But you're good.
Okay.
All right. So he moves and he basically barrels into Alara and Desmond. Alara, give me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
You narrowly get out of the way as he goes in between you and Desmond. He doesn't leave your area, so you don't get an attack of opportunity, but he's standing there. That was his full movement. At this point, he's going to make a perception check to actually see the two of you because you are much smaller than him. And that is, again, a wisdom check. So he's not very good at wisdoms. So let me see what his check is. Wow, and that one does not see you. Almost ran into you, doesn't see you, just standing in between the two of you like an idiot.
Okay.
All right, so next is the troll that got slammed into a wall. He cannot go towards Ulrich, who is basically blocking the path. He's going to go further into the cave, away from what you can see. So he goes into the. I'm just going to put him in the room, but right now you've lost eyesight of him. So he's alive, but just not in the room with you.
He is afflicted with cowardice.
Alara, you are next.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
Okay, so the troll I attacked, it was the same one both times. What is his health? Do we know?
Yes. Normally you wouldn't know, but it is 96.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was understanding where everybody was.
So, Alara, you are next.
Okay. I don't have much in the way of, but I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. You cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm sorry to throw this on you, but what does it look like?
Probably just your typical golden fancy spear.
A spear. Okay, nice.
Yep.
All right, so you cast Spiritual Weapon. Do you cast it at first level or do you upcast it?
Okay, we'll do it at 4th level.
Okay, 4th level. So you will get a 1d8 extra on your damage. So we will cast that. So now you have a weapon, and that weapon doesn't even need to be in your hands. It is actually a floating spectral weapon. So you see this floating spear right in front of you. Would you like to use it to attack the person next to you, or would you like to move it further into the room to attack someone else?
The one next to me.
Okie
Because that's the dumb one at the moment.
Yes. All right. So your spiritual weapon is going to attack. So with your spiritual weapon at 4th level,
19.
a 19 hits this, and then hit the 2d8 plus 5 next to it. All right. You deal 17 damage. Any additional actions you would like?
I don't have any.
Okie dokie. Yes, because you use your bonus action to attack, so that does make sense. Okie dokie. Now, number 2 is going to go. He can't go close to Ulrich, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3. That's half his movement. He's going to make a perception check to see if he sees Talia. So let me do that. He's just a flat d20. 13. Does not see you because you are very stealthy. So he is going to continue on, but he doesn't pass you, but you wouldn't have had an attack of opportunity because you only get one of those per round, but it doesn't matter because he does not leave your line of. The next person will be number 3, who is not afraid of Ulrich and definitely knows Ulrich is there because he yelled at him. You look at this troll, and Ulrich, give me a medicine check.
Okay. 8.
An 8. Okay. Yeah. Ice troll angry comes to you. What is Ulrich's armor class?
It is 21.
All right. So he is not happy with you because you just screamed at him. He is going to start just mosh pitting, basically, is the best way I can say it. And his arms just start windmilling, and he is going to try to hit you with his very long arms. This isn't a 2-hit. It is a dexterity saving throw, DC 19.
Oh, it was almost an 18.
All right.
It's a 4.
With an 8, you get pummeled by this troll. and he does 44 slashing damages as his claws just keep slashing over and over and over and over. Yes, so give yourself 44 points of damage.
Okay.
Not an insubstantial amount, but you're still good. Right, that is his attack. Okay, so now it comes back. Oh, no, wait. Desmond is going to go, or whatever the hell his name was. Yes, Desmond. So he's going to make an attack. So you watch this guy has like a staff in his hands, and you know that he's magic, but he's going to, instead of using his magic, which would have been intelligent, he tries to just smack him with a stick, and just misses and just ends up slapping the dirt in front of him.
Mhm.
But that's his turn. We're going to start the second round with
It's like,
Thalia
Brother
again.
Desmond.
So Thalia, it is your turn again. It is the second round. There is a troll 5 feet from you, a giant ice troll.
Can I do a sneak attack?
No. In this instance, you don't have sneak on this guy.
Then I will use my whip.
Mhm.
And it's poisoned, so I'll just go through those 22.
Okay, that hits. That hits for sure.
Okay. 8 damage.
8 damage to him. Okay, and then give me the 2d8 for the poison. Oh no, it's a con save, right?
Yeah.
All right, so d20 roll. He has +5. Oh, a 6. So that is an 11. So that fails, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now give me the 2d8.
2 of the D8. 10.
Okay, so that did 18 damage.
Hooray.
Any bonus actions?
No, that's it.
Okie dokie. Next person is Arik.
Yes. I want to go into a rage.
Okie dokie. Do your rage.
Okay. I am in a rage now.
Rawr. Okay.
I don't know what that does yet, but I'm doing it.
So raging has a few things that it does. One, it allows you to move a little bit more. And 2, when you attack, you end up doing more damage. Also, you have resistance against certain types of damages as well.
Yes. Excellent. Okay. Cool.
So you are raging.
Okay.
What type of action would you like to do now?
I definitely want to... Well, how can I knock this guy back a little bit?
Well, you could just shove him.
Can I do... Well, I have the great sword, right?
Mhm.
And I have a unarmed strike. I could bludgeon him. Just punch him in the face.
Well, with your unarmed strike, like I said, you could shove him, so you can actually push him 5 feet away.
Okay. You know what? Actually, I just want to slash him. I just want to... I mean, he's right there.
Yeah,
Might as well.
Makes sense.
So.
He hasn't taken any damage, so...
Oh, man. That one.
Oh, no. So you had just been in a mosh pit that you didn't expect. So trying to pick up your sword, you kind of fumble a bit. So you do lose your opportunity, but past that, you still have bonus actions.
Okay, let's see. I want to scream. Can I? Is that just a free action?
That's a free action.
I want to just look him in the eyes and just scream at him as loud as I can.
You very much scream at this man. Next is the person in between you guys. He definitely knows about the spiritual weapon, but he technically doesn't know about Alara or Desmond. So let me give him a perception check. Cool. He got an 8. So he doesn't see the two of you, but he does see the spear behind him. So he's running away from Arik. So he's going to attempt to leave. In doing so, Alara, you can do an opportunity attack, but it has to be a physical thing. Although you do have your spear. So actually you can do one attack with your spiritual weapon if you would like. It would be your reaction.
Oh, I'd love to.
All right, give me a 2-hit. You're plus 11.
Hey, a 26.
Okay, that definitely hits. Roll the 2d8 plus 5.
15.
All right, so you deal 15 damage to that guy. So he's not looking good. He's starting to actually like bleed, and you see as he bleeds, it's a very deep purple. Like it's not a red like normal. Give me a medicine check or a nature check, your choice.
Yeah, we're not doing nature. Should not have done this one either, but
Hey, I mean a 14 is better than a 2.
yeah.
With a 14 medicine check, you would know that ice trolls don't normally bleed purple.
Oh.
They normally bleed red, just like everybody else. So you deal some damage. Desmond is going to make an attack. 20 points of damage. God damn. All right. Very much not doing okay. So that was 10 feet, and then he's running. So he's 10, 20, 30. So he's out of the picture. Having not known that 2 people were right there. Actually, 3 people were right there. Alrighty. So that leaves 3 trolls, well, 2 trolls in the room and another troll that ran away. Going back into the order, we have number 4, which is in a room doing something you don't know. Next is Alara. Alara, you are now no longer next to a troll. You do have your spiritual weapon out, and there is a troll 10 feet from you.
Arik, do you need some healing?
I don't think I do. Ark has 285 hit points.
You lost 44 of them, but you're still good.
I saved the healing. I'm good.
Okay. So
Ark uncharacteristically is like, perchance a heal later. I've decided he's very refined for a barbarian.
Hey, there's nothing that says he can't.
all right, we'll keep up the.
You want to use your spiritual weapon on the guy close to you?
There we go.
All right. So give me your plus 11 to hit.
22.
22 definitely hits. Give me your damage.
12.
Okay. You deal 12 damage to that guy. Any bonus actions on you? You can, because you did make an attack. That's like your action. You can still use a spell, like even though your friend said no, you could still do that, or you could cast Shield of Faith,
I suppose so.
a shimmering force field, and gives you a +2 to your armor class.
Sure, why not?
Why not? All right, you cast Shields of Faith, and you get +2 to your armor class. So your armor class is now 24.
Ooh, look at me all fancy.
D2 is going to go. At this time, he knows that there's a spiritual weapon, and he's going to try to look at Talia. Talia, you are so tiny and so hard to see. He needs to get a 16 or higher, and he got an 8. So he doesn't see you. He's just confused. He can't go backwards because that's technically towards Auric, and he can't go forwards because there's a weapon in his way.
Yes.
So he's just going to be angry. I don't think there's anything else he can do. So that was his turn, doing nothing, having not known an enemy and not known an exit. T3 is going to not use his mosh pit, but is still going to use his claws. So he's going to have a D20 plus 11 to hit, and he's going to do... he does 4 of these. So what's your AC again, Auric?
My AC is 21.
21. So he has a plus 11, so he needs to get a 10 or higher to hit you. And he does 4 of these. So let's see how many are above 10. I got a 4, a 5, a 10, and then a 19. So only 2 of them actually hit. And the damage for that, 6d6 plus 12. So 20, so 32. So as the claws rain down, you get 32 points of slashing damage. Now, 32 points of slashing damage gets halved because you are in a rage.
Yes.
So you only actually take 16 points of damage.
All right.
And then he attempts to bite you as well.
No, Mike Tyson.
He didn't do it this time. So with another plus 11, he needs to get a 10 or higher and gets another 19. So he does get that. And this is a 1d8 plus 6. So not as much. So let's do a 1d8. So 5 plus 6 is 11. So half of that is 5. So you take 6 points of damage, in addition to the previous 16.
Okay. -6 and damage. Okay.
All right. So the round ends again. It is now Thalia's turn. You are next to a troll that doesn't know you're there.
Okay. I'm going to attack, but I do have an additional attack. I can do a sneak attack if... Is there somebody within 5 feet?
Technically, just the enemy.
The spiritual weapon doesn't count?
The spiritual weapon, unfortunately, is not an actual character.
Okay. I have to have an ally within 5 feet, or, 5 feet away to do it, the extra attack.
Well, tell Alara to come closer.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna. Okay, I will attack.
All right.
Okay, then damage. It was 29, by the way.
Okay.
And then damage is 8. And then I need to do the poison, which was a con 14.
Okay. So he has a +5. So he needs below a 9 for it to work. Roll. He got a 14. So unfortunately, he does pass. All right. But he's still technically not aware. Like, he's getting a hit, but he doesn't understand what's happening.
Are we the bad guys here?
Arik, you have been slashed. This is round 3. What I would like from Thalia is a D4.
Okay, I do have a question. The one I have poisoned, how is he doing?
He ran away.
Okay. I have a 2.
A 2? Okay, give me another one.
And a 1.
Okay, and give me a third one.
It's a 1.
Okay. Ulrich.
Yes.
Give me a D4.
2.
Okay, give me another D4.
I don't like where this is going.
2.
2.
Okay, give me a third D4.
Okay. Oh no. 3.
Okay. All right, what would you like to do?
I want to not be freaked out by whatever mysterious horribleness that just summoned. Okay, I want to try something.
Okay.
I want to pick this guy up.
Sure.
And then I want to just smash him into the nearest wall. Like, I just want to pick him up and just hurt him.
So,
Ash.
Exactly. More of a Hulk smash than anything else.
what is your lifting capacity?
All right. Weight carried. What is it? Carrying.
So you can lift 240 pounds.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Alara. Let me look
400.
I was like, that's
435.
Okay. So, no, you can lift 870.
Oh, even better.
So now I have to figure out how much does this giant ice troll weigh.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Let's see.
I can lift 50 pounds.
So you won't be picking anything up, is what you're saying.
So what was it? 870?
870.
So unfortunately, he is much more than 870.
Whoa, this dude's over 1,000 pounds?
He is, yes.
All right, well, okay. What does that count? Does that count as an action?
Well, so you want to lift him. I will allow you to try, because you normally have like your lift capacity, but that's like, if I want to lift it and move it around. If you're just kind of like lifting him and flipping him into a wall, that's something different. So
I want to just kind of, not a shove, but like a tilt.
Right. Give me a strength check.
Okay. Just flat strength?
Yes.
Okay. God damn it. 12.
Okay. Unfortunately, with a 12.
Wait,
yes.
Can I use this luck thing? I was poking around. Can I use... I have luck die that apply to any D20.
Okay.
I want to... Can I do that for this, or is it too late?
No, you can do it.
Okay.
So you have a luck point.
Yes.
You can spend 1 point to give yourself advantage. So technically speaking, I would like it to be ahead of time, but I'll give it
Yes.
to you
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Thank you. And okay, I will do another strength check?
Yes.
Okay. Huzzah!
All right. So
19 plus 9, 28.
So you managed to flip him onto the side and hit the pillar in the middle of the room.
Oh no!
Hooray!
So he moves over here. Heavy boy hits the metal and the rock. Give me a 2d6.
That is double six is 12.
All right. 2d6 for the 12. So this guy takes 12. All right. So he is kind of like, he's not prone, but he's like flopped over and smacked into this thing. What I would like is a strength save. You're pretty good at that, so you should be fine.
All right. 27.
Okay. You know your own strength, so you don't ruin the structural integrity of this room. But if you would like to make an attack on him, you may still do so.
Yes, I wish to. Now, is that a bonus action or just an attack?
This is your second move.
Second attack.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. I want to just sword him.
Give me a
So
2 hit.
I do a 2 hit.
Mhm.
That is a 28.
That hits. Give me
All right.
damage.
That is a 22.
Is that the damage or the?
That's the damage.
Okie dokie. And you get 2 attacks per action, so hit again.
Okay. That's a 26.
Hits. Give me another damage.
And that's 24.
All right. Good job.
Oh, wow. I want to play as a barbarian.
Alrighty. You push this man over and then just hit him twice with a sword. Alrighty. The other person is going to try. He actually should try twice to break free of his fear. Okay, a 14. What was the check for your fear?
I think it was 34 or 24. Let me find out real quick. I'm almost there.
You're correct. So
yeah.
he needs a nat 20. So he did 1 and 2. Nope. So he's unable to come to you. He does move away from you that you can't see him.
I'm fine with that, as long as he is.
The next person is number 4, which is in another room. You don't see him. And then it's Alara. You are 10 feet away from a troll. You see your friend unable to get their sneak attack because there isn't a friend within 5 feet. But it's up to you what you would like to do.
I'll move closer.
Okay. Also, I would like a D4 from you, please.
4.
Okay. Y'all feel about 12 seconds ago the room filling with that potential again. Alara, give me a D6.
4.
Okay. Give me another D6.
And
Oh, a 6. All right. Give me a D8.
Ooh. 4.
Okay. And give me another D8.
Holy cow. This is getting scary. 3.
Okay. The room definitely has a lot of energy as it's kind of flooding into this room. But you're in a battle. What would you like to do to hurt?
So I feel the energy rising.
Yes. There's like a potential in this room.
Can I tap into it?
You don't know how you would do that. At least not yet. But you may make your normal attacks.
Okay. So let's continue with the attack.
Okay.
Am I close enough to use my mace?
You are. You may use your mace.
27.
A 27 definitely hits. Give me your mace hit, or mace damage rather.
7.
Okay, not bad. And then you can also use your bonus action to use your spiritual weapon.
24.
That definitely hits. Give me your damage.
13.
Okay. Good job. This troll is not happy. After Alara, the troll that you just hit is going to once again try to see you and does not. Just very confused as to what is hitting him, only seeing the glowing spear, and he has nothing to do against it. The other troll to go is the one that's been thrown into the pillar. He's going to stand up, dust himself off, and he's going to make one claw attack against Arik. So he has a plus 11. You have a 21, so it needs to be a 10 or higher. Nat 20. That is a 66 plus 6. 19 plus 6 is 25, but it's halved because you're raging. So it becomes 18.
Okay. That I can work with.
And it goes back to the top. Talia.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm attacking.
All right. Give me your shot.
I get 28
28 definitely hits.
damage. Okay, and then it's poisoned, so he's got to get a con save.
Yes. 1 sec. 8. So he failed because that's a 13. So he takes 2d8.
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to hit that?
Yes, please.
13.
Okay.
And then I can do an extra 10d6 damage to one creature I hit with an attack.
Yes, you can.
So I will do that. That's 40.
Okay. You hit this poor thing with a poisoned whip so bad that you like almost instantly halved his total health. He is bleeding once again, purple blood, as he drips onto the floor. Because he is halfway there, he's going to try to see you. He needs a 16, and he has advantage. So let's roll. He got the 16. So he's now aware that you are there, and Alara, he also sees you. So he's almost dead, but he's aware that there's two things hurting him. So he
And also the spear.
And also the spear, yes. He knew about the spear, but now he sees the two people with the spear.
And he's cornered.
Yes, he is cornered. And he's afraid of Arik. Arik, you are up next.
I want to continue to beat the shit out of the troll near me.
Kadoki.
And I want to keep swording him.
Okay.
Ah, damn it.
Well, and that one for a natural 20. So you completely miss, but you may do another attack.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
There
37.
Go. 37 hits.
18 damage.
Okay, 18 damage. So you did 2 attacks. Any bonus things?
Let's see. Bonus action. I don't think so. I would like to do a ready a reaction. Is that possible?
What reaction would you like to?
Oh, never mind. It's an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Basically, when I take it's like when I take a damage from a creature that is within. Oh, maybe not. When I take, yeah, it's a separate thing. When I take a damage from a creature that is within 5 feet of me, I can take a reaction to make one melee attack against it.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely do that the next time I hit you.
Yes, excellent.
Right. Alara, it's now your turn.
All right, we're gonna smack him with the mace again, and
All right, give me a mace attack.
13.
Actually, so unfortunately, a 13 does not hit. But Talia, could you give me a D8, please?
Yeah. Or
Okay. And Arik, can you give me a D8, please?
This whole thing is going to cave in on us, isn't it?
Oh, you never know. Ooh, an 8. Give me a D10, please.
Okay.
I feel like at some point we're just going to turn into something else.
Ooh,
Or
maybe.
get sucked in the void.
6.
Okay. And then Alara, give me a D10, please.
9.
So close. You're feeling even more energy in this room. You attacked and missed, but you can use your bonus action to use your spiritual weapon.
Yep. A 25.
That definitely hits. Give me your damage.
Ugh. That's 6.
Okay. That's 6. Still something. So that ends your turn, and it goes back to the guy in front of you. He's going to make a choice of whether to hit Talia or Alara. Talia doing much more damage. He's going to go after Talia. Talia, what is your AC? 20. So he needs, because he has a plus 11, he needs to get a 9 or higher to hit. And he got a 10. So he does hit. And he does 3d6 plus 6. Okay. You take 15 points of slashing damage. Alrighty. Now the one on Arik is going to, he needs to get, and he does, 22. He hits you for 3d6 plus 6. So 12 halved for 6, so you take 6 points of damage.
Okay. It's not too bad.
The roll goes back to Talia. Talia, please give me a d10.
Okay. 2.
Doki, what would Talia like to do?
Oh, I'm attacking that SOB. 23.
23 definitely hits. Give me your damage.
9.
Okay, and then your extra.
Yes,
Poison.
which is the...
So con save.
Yeah.
So he is plus 5. So 11 plus 5 is 16, so he doesn't take the poison.
Okay, and then I'm going to do another one because Alara's right there.
Yes. Sneak attack.
11, 31.
All right. This guy not doing okay.
I was going to say, he should be close, shouldn't he?
Yes. He is very much like, he looks like a Thanksgiving turkey, like 2 hours in. Pieces of him is missing, and you're like, how the hell are you still standing? It now goes to Arik. Give me a d10, please.
Okay. That I can do. There we go. That's a 9.
Okay. What would you like to do? You have the guy in front of you.
I'm so sick of these motherfucking ice trolls in this motherfucking ice troll cave. I want to kill this guy.
Kill him.
I want to kill him. You know what? I'm going to use my luck points. I want to use one of my luck die.
Sure. Attack with advantage. Okay. 34 definitely hits. Better than 28.
Better than 28. Okay. And I want to do it again with another luck die.
Yes, you can. 34 hits. 38 even more hits. You almost crit.
6 points.
6 points?
I'm so sick of this guy. Yeah. Or sorry, 18. 18.
Like what?
18 points. Yeah. 18. Not 6. Yeah.
You have a plus 12. How did you do 6?
Yeah, I forgot about that whole thing. Yeah.
All right. So 63. Okay. Doing very good. This man also bleeding profusely. Purple blood. After Arik, 1 and 4 do their own thing that you can't see. Alara, it is now your turn.
All right. Can I switch to a 9th level spell for a spiritual weapon?
You could do 8th or 9th. They would both do the same amount of damage.
Okay. We'll go 8th.
Okay. So you basically uncast your spiritual weapon and recast it at 8th level. I allow that. And then you may make your attack.
25.
25 hits. Give me your damage for 4d8 plus 5.
17.
All right. He is very much on the end of him. Like, you see, like, rib cage bones, and like his shoulder is like visible on the inside. Like, he's not okay. Like, he was a very strong character and is now on the death's door.
So does the poison build up at all?
In a more long-term thing, probably, but right now, not really.
Well, in the video games, it does. You are poisoned, and then it subtracts points.
Would you like to hit with your mace?
Take him.
16.
You do manage to hit him with a 16.
3.
Okay. You badly stub his toe with your mace. He doesn't look like he could stub his toe again, but he is still standing. After Alara, it's now his turn. You hit him last, so he's going to try to attack you. Alara, you have an armor class of 24 now because you have that shield up. So he needs to get a 19 or 20 in order to actually hit you. And he gets a 15, so he hits you, but it bounces off of your magic shield. He's going to do 3 more of those. A 6 does not hit. 9 does not hit. A 3 does not hit. You get buffered by this by this bloodied up troll as he smacks, but each time it just hits your shield and nothing hits you.
I am invincible.
The one at Auric is going to attempt to do his mosh pit again. Please give me a dex save. It's you need to do a 19.
That's a 10.
All right, so he does 80 points. Holy shit! How did that happen? He does 80 points, but you're still raging, so you only take 40.
Hooray!
That's that. Alara, give me a D10.
A 9.
Okay, y'all getting 9s. Great. Talia, give me a D10.
I knew that was coming. 8.
All right. There's an almost dead troll in front of you.
Oh, I'm attacking it.
So literally, you don't. We'll do it, but yeah. Give me your to hit.
19.
All right. Give me your base damage.
10.
All right. So it's already dead. So yeah, you eviscerate this troll. He goes down. He then succumbs to poison, and then he gets scared because he got snuck up on, and just is dead beyond dead. Good job, y'all. All right, that's that one down. So now, if you would like to move, you may do so.
I would like to come around, sneaking up behind the other one.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Use it. Use it.
You are sneaky. It doesn't see you. You are behind it. You now have Auric. Give me a D10, please.
Okay. That's a 10.
Give me a D12, please.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a 9.
Okay. Give me your attacks.
All right. I want to use something called Brutal Strike.
Okay.
And that'll do an extra 2d10 damage if it hits.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And I want to use my luck die.
Okay.
Okay, well, that was fine. 17
use your
hit.
luck.
Oh, I already did. That was the second roll.
Yes. So the 26 hits.
Okay.
So your damage 16.
All right. And then that should do an extra 2d10. So do I just roll a 2d10?
Yes. Give me your 2d10.
Okay. That's a 17.
Right.
Okay.
Not doing okay, and choose 2 of your effects.
Okay, so I want to hit him so hard he hits into the rocks. Because he's right there.
All right, I'll allow it. So you do that. Give me a d6.
Okay. That's 5.
Okay. And what's your second effect you would like?
I want the staggering blow.
All right. So the next saving throw is at disadvantage.
Excellent. Now, do I still get a second hit, or second attack?
Yes, you do.
Oh boy, this is amazing. All right. That's a 20.
Nope.
Oh shoot, I forgot to say luck. Never mind. Oh well.
It's okay.
All right.
Give me another flat to hit.
Okay. Hooray!
Okay.
All right.
Good.
And a 15.
Okay.
Damn.
This thing is just barely holding on. Talia, give me a d12.
3.
Okie dokie. So, Alara, it's now your turn. Talia has disappeared around the pillar, and your buddy is over there beating up on a troll. What would you like to do?
I'd like to somehow get to an area where I can look to see what the troll is doing in the other chamber.
Which one? The one that went south or the one that went east?
The one that went east.
Sure. 10, 20, 30. You don't yet have sight yet, but you can either use your bonus action to move your spiritual weapon and attack the troll, or you can use your bonus action to dash and go into the next room, but then you won't be able to take any additional actions.
I'd like to dash.
Okay. All right. There we go. Also, Alaria, give me a D12.
9.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Okay, 17.
This room is not that large, but you don't see the troll. So it definitely went into this room, but you don't see it anymore. What you do see is some dwarvish runes on the north wall. You see a rusted sword on the east side of the room, and you see another fissure in the ground, but this one is not emanating magic like the other one. This one looks like an actual fissure in the ground.
Oh, I can't read Dwarvish, can I? Nope.
There's a gash in the ground. Do you do anything to the gash?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to go peek my head, see what's going on in the gash, look at the sword.
The sword is rusted, and looking down into the hole, you just see darkness. There's probably some type of cavern underneath, but you cannot see.
Do I catch any, like, magic off the sword, or is it just a plain old rusty sword?
From your best of your knowledge, it's just a plain rusted sword.
Okay, then I probably should go help check my friends real quick, since I don't see anything at the moment. They probably could use some help.
Oh no, I just realized we could have Final Fantasy aided this.
In what way?
Where, if this is the previous party, we could just, like, put all the stuff near the entrance so that our other player characters would find it easier.
That's the end of Alaria's turn. 2 is dead. 3 is going to make an attack on the only person he knows is there, so he's going to make an attack on Arik. D20 plus 11. A 14 is a 25, so that hits. 3d6 plus 6. Only a 19, so half to 10.
Okay.
The turn now goes back to Talia. Talia, give me a D12, please.
10.
10? Okay. You may attack this one with sneak attack.
Yes. 20.
The 20 hits. So give me your base damage.
11.
Okay. Once again, this thing is dead, but give me your 2d8 for the poison.
9.
Give me your 10d6.
38.
Oh my god. All right. It is super dead.
Yeah, buddy.
You stole my kill!
Talia, give me another d12.
5.
Dokie. So you have killed something, and you know that there's another one to the south.
Mm-hmm. Did the other one just disappear?
As you don't know, but Alaria knows.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna go after it?
You want to chase the one to the south?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, let's just kill him.
All right. So Talia has gone. That now brings us to Alaria. You can come back into the room.
Yep.
You can't hit it with your mace, but you can hit it with your spiritual weapon, which is still at a level 8. Give me your 2 hit. Okay, hits. Give me your damage.
17.
Right. That ends Alara's turn. 2 is dead. 3 is dead. It comes back to Talia. If you come down, you would have to dash to get to it.
Okay.
Which is fine. But you just won't be able to attack right this second. Talia, Alara and Talia both give me d12s.
4.
2.
Okie dokie. Brings us now to Arik. You won't be able to make it, so you'll also have to dash, but that's fine. Then it comes to Alara. Oh, also Arik, give me a d12.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay, give me a d20.
Can I use a reverse luck? No, I'm
Nope.
just kidding. That's a 12.
No, I needed a d20.
Oh, okay.
You
Sorry.
got 2 12s on the 12.
Oh, no. Hopefully that's a 12. 3 12s.
And then one more d20, actual full 20s.
Oh, no. And that's a 12 again. 4 12s.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, the 12s have spoken. Alaria, you're up. You both can hit with your mace and your spiritual.
Yep, that's what we're going to do.
Also, give me a d20.
2.
Hit with your mace. 21 hits. 8 damage. Okay. And then hit with your spiritual weapon.
28.
That definitely hits.
20.
Okay, it had 19 hit points, so you killed it. Give me another D20 for killing it, Alara.
4.
All right. So we're going to wrap up this little preview of what's in the cave. One of the trolls disappeared into who knows where. The three of you plus Desmond here, technically speaking, with no trolls living, having killed all, 3 of the 4 trolls and the dire Wolverine. I would like each of you one-on-one to give me a D20. So let's just do it in order. So Talia, give it to me first.
7.
Okay, and then Arik.
16.
Okay, and Alara.
17.
Okay. And then I'm going to do one more as Desmond. Okay, you got a 12. All right, so none of you as your characters know anything about what just happened, but you as players have a little bit of insight. You know what's in the cave and you know what happened in the cave. But when you wake up, when the next session starts, you will be able to see the aftermath of what happened in the cave.
Uh-oh.
We turned into trolls.
Well, good job, y'all. You killed all the trolls except for the one that got away. So you did a good job, and no one died.
Yeah. Although I'm starting to think,
Yeah.
if we had died, it would make our next session maybe a little easier.
No, it just would have made it interesting because you'd find more dead bodies. Thank you for listening to Remedial Adventuring. The outro song is Thinking Doc by Anachronite, and our various ambient tracks are by Bardify. Our players have asked to remain anonymous, at least for now, but I have been your DM, Adam Souza. I'm putting together the next episode now, which should go live in about 2 weeks, so thanks again for listening, and I hope to see you again. Wow, and that one does not see you. Almost ran into you, doesn't see you, just standing in between the two of you like an idiot.